Well, hey everybody, welcome to Merly on Time. My name is Chris and I'm excited to be making this video. It is my first official watch unboxing on the Merly on Time channel. On my other YouTube channel, just under my name, I unboxed one of my last subscriptions for the Black Tier and Watch Gang. It was a Nautis dive watch. You can check that out. It is on this channel. It's the very first video. And today I am excited to be talking about this watch, the Casio Duro, that I just got. I ordered it for Christmas with an Amazon gift card that my father-in-law gave me. And I'm delighted to show you this watch today. It is probably, I think anyway, one of the best dive watches, quartz, that you can get for, I got it for $75, and that's Canadian dollars. So it's a little bit less for US dollars, which is amazing. I'm doing this channel, Merly on Time, for two reasons. I call it Merly on Time for two reasons. Number one, I love watches. I have always loved watches. I just started collecting watches a little less than a year ago. I've always had a watch on my wrist. I think that a man is naked without a watch on his wrist. It just completes you, and that's just the way that it is. That's what I think. So I always had a watch, but I never had a collection of watches until recently. Watch Gang did help me out a little bit, and I'll be posting on my experience about Watch Gang soon. But today I want to talk to you about this awesome watch. It's a quartz watch. It's a Casio, the Casio Duro. It is a dive watch, has 200 meters of water resistance. It is a great little watch, and I just wanted to talk to you about it. And so that's what I'm going to do on this channel. I'm going to talk to you about the watches that I have and my experience with them, and just why I love watches. Predominantly, I'll be talking about affordable watches because I'm a blue-collar guy. There's no way in a million years that I'll be buying a $20,000 Rolex or even a $5,000 watch. Likely, I probably won't spend any more than $500 on a watch, and that's fine. That's just kind of where I am. And that's the kind of watches that I'll be talking about. And for the most part, there'll be watches for under $200. And so thank you for checking the video out. If you can, if you like watches and you like this video, hit subscribe, and I would greatly appreciate that. And so with that, I'm going to flip the camera and we'll have a look at this Casio Duro. Okay guys, so this is the package that it came in. The model number for the watch is the Casio MDV 106. MDV 106. Not the most impressive packaging for sure. The box itself kind of reminds me of a little box of cereal, like those little boxes of cereal that you can get, the mini boxes of Frosted Flakes or Fruit Loops or whatever. Only those cereal boxes are better than this Casio box. So I think Casio really does need to up their game as far as their packaging is concerned. Just not very good, but I guess the most important part is the watch. And so this is how it came, and I just think this watch is fantastic. So I'll just pop it out here and on its little stand here. There's a couple of reasons why I chose this watch. First, a shout out to Jody at Just One More Watch for highlighting it on his channel. I'll just bring it in for a nice close look at the dial. The dial I love. The black, it is a sunburst dial, but I want to draw your attention to the seconds hand. In all of the quartz watches that I have got so far, the second hand misses most of the second hand indices around the dial. But you notice as the second hand is going around this dial that it is hitting absolutely every marker right on the money. And so I figure, if you're going to make a quartz watch, and it would be good for the watchmakers to do their best to make sure that the second hand actually hits the markers. That's just me, and I know from watching a couple of other unboxing videos that a lot of people feel the same way. Let me just get this off of the thing here. Not just a little plastic stand for the watch, nothing overly special. The band, I've heard complaints about the band. Jody talked about the fact that he wasn't a huge fan of the band, but the band is just basic rubber strap. But I actually I love the band. You know, I don't mind it at all, really. I think it fits very comfortable. The buckle here is just pretty plain Jane, nothing overly special about it. Really, the bulk of the money went into the actual watch itself. And the one thing I do think they could have done better was the date window. You know, it is very difficult to see. There's no magnifying glass or anything on there. And so they definitely could have done a better job on the date window. The bezel is really good, and I'll just, it's a 120 click unidirectional bezel. And the one thing about this bezel that you'll see that I think is great, I'm getting some reflection off of my lights in my office here. The bezel, let me just rotate it back again. Another thing about this that is good for 75 bucks is that the bezel lines up perfectly. You can see, this way, everything's lining up perfectly, and so that's awesome. So yeah, you know, the watch itself, I think it's 40 or 42 millimeters wide. I don't know. It's got a screw down crown. It's not a signed crown or anything like that, but it's nice. It's a beautiful watch. For $75, you get 200 meters of water resistance. So for $75, I think you can probably get this for like 60 bucks US, maybe. It cost me $75 plus tax. My father-in-law gave me an Amazon gift card. So I bought this for Christmas, but it just came in last week and I've been wearing it. I mean, just look at this thing, isn't it? It's just beautiful. Casio Duro MDV 106. And it's just absolutely perfect for a quartz watch. I'll be wearing this for sure in the summer when I go to the beach or go to a pool or whatever. I think it's awesome. I'll show you the case back. Nothing overly fancy about it. And you can just see there a little bit of a design. Casio water resistant 200 meters stainless steel construction on the face of the watch and the bezel as well. Just good stuff. Love this watch, and it looks great on wrist. I'll pop it on wrist and show you that as well, so you can see what it's like a little bit close up on the wrist. And so here it is on wrist. I think it looks absolutely amazing. And I highly recommend this watch. If you're looking for a dive watch, 200 meters water resistant, screwed down crown. It only has a mineral crystal on the front, but hey, it's only 75 bucks. And it'll be a great watch for the beach, for the pool. You can't really go wrong with this one. And I'll leave a description in the link for where you can get this watch on Amazon. So you can see I'm back in my living room right now. Actually, while I was recording the video at my office, my battery died and I didn't have my cord with me, and so we're transitioning now into my living room. But I want to close the video off by just stating what my likes and my dislikes are about this watch. The first thing that I want to say I love about this watch is the appearance. I think it is a great looking watch on wrist, and really that is the primary concern that I have when I'm wearing something. I want to make sure that it looks good, and this watch looks great. I love the black dial. It's got a sunburst effect on it as well, and I love the contrast with the black and white. The second thing I love about this watch is the price. I don't think you can really beat this price. For $75 Canadian, you get 200 meters water resistance, and it's just a great looking watch for the price as well. So it's a great price, no brainer there. Solid build quality, I would say, and especially the attention to the detail of the second hand hitting all the markers on this quartz watch is just a huge bonus. And it's comfortable. It just feels great on wrist, wears well on wrist, You don't even notice that it's there. So this is a great and comfortable watch. There are some things that I don't like about the watch, and they are as follows. The screw down crown, while it does have a screw down crown, and that is good, this screw down crown is quite small, and with the guards on it, it is a little bit hard to grip and to loosen and tighten, and so that is a little bit of a dislike. Also, the date window. They have a date window on the watch, which is nice, but it is quite small. I like the white box around the date window, helps it to contrast it against the black dial, but it is quite small and difficult to read. A magnifying glass above the date window, or no date window even, might have been a better choice. And I do have to mention the band. I don't mind this band, but in several different reviews that I have seen on this watch, there were plenty of people who just weren't really a huge fan of the band. And so it is a rubber band, it's not a silicone. I don't mind it at all. I think it's comfortable. I think it looks great. And so, but it is something to consider. If you're a stainless steel person, I like stainless steel, you can switch the band out. But anyway, a lot of people didn't like the band. I kind of like it, but I just wanted to mention that in case you were going for it. The band is something to consider. And so anyway, thank you very much for checking out the video. Again, it would be awesome if you subscribed, and we'll see you next time. I'm going to be talking about my watch gang experience and showing you some of the watches that I got from there. Until then, guys, if you go out, make sure you clothe your wrist with a great watch, and wherever you're going, make sure that you're on time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.